Welcome back to FairPlay Politics. My name is Junior. It's a pleasure to have y'all back with me today. And man, last night was a mess. If you don't believe me, check out some of these highlights.
I want to make sure.
You graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make sure.
Mr. President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that. He has,
You'd be surprised.
You pick
You'd be surprised.
the
Go ahead,
wrong
Joe.
guy, the wrong night at the
No.
wrong time.
Listen, did you use the word smart? You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Vote now.
You're going to pack the
Make
court?
sure you, in fact, let people know
He doesn't
you're
want
a
to answer the
senator.
question.
I'm not going to answer the question
Why
because
wouldn't you answer that
because
question?
the question
You want to put a lot
is
of
the
new
question
Supreme Court
is
justices,
the
radical
question,
left.
Would you
Who
shut
is
up,
on,
man?
Listen, who is on your list?
This is
According
the
to
same
that?
man
It's
who
all
told
set
you
up.
by Easter this would be gone away. By the warm weather, it'd be gone. Miraculous, like a miracle. And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it. This is the same man.
That was said sarcastically,
That would
and you know that.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm willing
prepared to
do that,
specifically
but
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see
Well,
peace.
then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name. Go ahead.
supremacists
Who
and
would
white
you like me to condemn?
white
Proud Boys.
supremacists and right
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
He blew it. They're gone. He blew it. And in fact, they're going.
Ohio
after
had the best year it's ever had last year. Michigan had the best year they've ever had.
That is not
Many
true.
car companies
No,
came in from Germany, from Japan, went to Michigan, went to Ohio.
They're not having
And they didn't come in with you.
Mr. Vice President, go ahead.
And so you take a look at what he's actually done. He's done very little. His trade deals are the same way. He talks about these great trade deals. You know, he talks about the art of the deal. China's perfected the art of the steal. We have a higher deficit with China now than we did before. We have the highest trade deficit
China
with
ate
Mexico.
your lunch. Down
All right, gentlemen,
18%. China ate your lunch, Joe.
All right, so as y'all can see, I don't even know where to begin. So let's just start off with the elephant in the room, Donald Trump. So man, last night that guy was on a rampage. The dude would not even let Joe Biden say a single word, not even a single, just complete a sentence. My goodness. And it got so bad to a point, Trump was over here debating with the moderator, Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace was over here, him and Trump were going back at it. I'm like, so is the debate between Biden and Trump, or is Chris Wallace running for president as well? Now let's talk about Chris Wallace. Man, oh man. That guy had no control over the debate last night. I felt bad for the guy. And honestly, can you blame him? This guy, Trump was going crazy. Honestly, like, what could Chris Wallace even do at that point other than like muting his mic? I think that's what they should do. They should start muting your mic once you go over your time, or if somebody's speaking and you interject into their speech. I think they should mute your mic. That's what I think they should do. Yeah. So whoever's the next moderator, whether it's Joe Rogan or whoever, make sure to mute the guys' mics whenever it's not their turn to speak. Because Chris Wallace had no control over the debate, no matter what he tried to do. And mind you, what's crazy is both of these men are in their 70s. Trump and Biden's like 77, 78. Trump is 74, 75. And they're acting like kids. It was crazy. It was just crazy. Now let's get to Biden. And honestly, y'all already know where I'm coming from. I'm a progressive Democrat. I voted for Bernie Sanders in the primary. You know, I'm more on the left. But I have to say, Biden had a pretty good debate last night. He made some very good points. He sounded coherent. The guy sounded good and displayed presidential qualities, especially with Trump attacking him. He remained pretty cool, calm, and collected for the most part. But my main issue with Biden during this debate, and I tweeted about this, and they got a lot of love on Twitter. Make sure to follow me at CallMeJRE. But I tweeted about this, and I was like, Biden makes such good points, but his delivery is just so poor. Like, he'll have a zinger, but he can't give that gut punch feel to it whenever he says it. Like, he'll have a point that you're like, wow, that's brilliant. But he says it as if he's unsure. It looks like you're not confident in your speech, and that's something I think that Biden should work on for the next debate. Other than that, Biden had a pretty good debate, especially for a debate that was just wild. That was just like there was no order. It was anarchy, honestly. Now the next question is, who won the debate? And honestly, I don't think there's a clear winner from this debate. Honestly, in my own opinion, it was just chaotic. There's no. Did you honestly learn anything from this debate, or were you just more so entertained? That's all it is. It provided comedic relief and entertainment, and just allowed you to laugh, especially when Trump would say something just crazy. It's hilarious. The whole debate, Trump and Biden are calling themselves idiots and clowns. And then if you think about that comment that Trump made about Biden saying that he's not smart, that he's never been smart, all of that.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. 47 years you've done nothing.
Let's have this.
I feel like to the average American that saw that, they were like, this guy Trump is really a bully. This guy is not a nice person at all. Trump has been a bully for sure, but we've never seen him just come for somebody like that. Like, Trump is not a smart man either.
I'm a very stable genius.
Biden is much more intelligent than Trump, but for him to say it like that, sheesh. Like, I don't know how the average American is gonna feel about that. Honestly, to me, if I was an undecided voter and I was in the middle, that comment would have turned me off to Trump. Honestly, it would have made me be like, yeah, I can't vote for this guy. But we'll see. Well, I don't know. I don't know if other people feel this way. Y'all let me know in the comments. How do y'all feel about that comment about Trump saying that there's nothing smart about Joe Biden? But to conclude on this point, there's no clear-cut winner of this debate. If you look at certain polls, like CNN poll, I think they had like 60% of Americans said that it was Biden that won the debate, and like 30-some% said it was Trump or whatnot. And some other polls had Biden at 48, Trump at 41. I honestly just think it depends on who you ask. And I just think it was 50-50 because it was just a very poor debate. But Biden, I guess, articulated his points more so than Trump. Trump was just attacking him on personal things, talking about his family, talking about this, that, and the third. Trump didn't really talk too much about policies. Now, who was the loser? I think y'all know the answer to this. Us, the American people. We lost. We gained nothing from that debate other than, like I previously stated, comedic relief. It was hilarious. It was a fun time, especially if you were watching the debate and you had a drink with you. Oh, man. You could play drinking games and you'll be drunk by the end of the debate because it was ridiculous. Like, that debate was just funny and it provided a fun time for us as Americans. But it's very embarrassing. These are our leaders. We lost this, like, watching that debate, American people lost. We gained nothing. And we look, it's embarrassing to have Donald Trump, our president, speaking like this towards his adversary, Joe Biden, and just attacking him and not letting him speak. It looked like child's play. It looked like something you'll see on Saturday Night Live. It looked like a Saturday Night Live skit. That's what it looked like. It didn't look like two rational, grown men. These guys are in their 70s, talking like this, behaving like children. Primarily Trump, of course, but still, Joe Biden indulged at times. But yeah, honestly, American people lost from this. We didn't gain too much other than just a good laugh for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And if you look at most post-debate polls, you'll see that the average person said that they were more annoyed and entertained rather than informed. You didn't learn nothing from that debate. Well, the few people that said they were informed, what did you learn? That Trump is a clown? That Biden is an idiot? What did you learn? Like, there was barely any substance. We talked about Obamacare and healthcare and the Supreme Court for the first 2 minutes, and after that it was just chaos. Like, but honestly, we won't know who really won this debate until later on in this week if we see changes in the polls. So if Biden went up in the polls and Trump went down, that means Biden won the debate. If Trump goes up a little bit and Biden goes down, then Trump won the debate. Or if it stays like it is, which I probably think is not going to change too much because nobody really won. So currently Biden holds about a 7% lead when you look at all the national polls. So we'll just keep an eye on that for the next few days and see if that lead grows or shrinks to let us know who won that debate. Also, next week on Wednesday, there'll be a vice presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. So make sure y'all tune in for that. I will probably do a reaction and recap of that as well. Following that, there will be 2 more presidential debates prior to the November 3rd election. So y'all make sure y'all are registered to vote. Make sure y'all tune in to watch these debates. They're very hilarious, obviously. Hopefully we'll learn something in the upcoming debates. But make sure to subscribe to me as well so you don't miss anything. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment and subscribe like I just previously stated. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at CallMeJRE. Thank you for joining me today. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Take care. And God bless y'all. I'll catch y'all later.